How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? We are back here with another sports episode. Today we will be having a Week 4 recap of the NFL games, and we'll be picking our next week's NFL picks for egghead of the season, which right now I'm the egghead of the week. And we're just going to dive into it right now. So what are the standings and how do they rank? Skylar.
First is Zach with 39 points.
Hell yeah.
Second is me with 38 points. Third is Caleb with 37 points.
Fuck the Cowboys.
And then fourth is PJ with 34 points.
So I'm coming back
You're
slowly.
You're behind 3 from third, but you're behind 5 from first.
Last week I was down 4. So
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'm
you're
slowly getting... If I
Zach's
tie with
trying to
somebody,
stretch
I'll be
his lead.
happy.
Yeah. Like,
All
you
right.
got plenty of season left ahead of you.
Okay, what was last week's Thursday night game?
Eagles-Packers.
Oh,
Eagles
that
won 34-27.
and I missed that game. It was such a
That was a good
nail
game.
biter, right?
Yeah, it was.
It was back and forth.
But Aaron Rodgers just couldn't get done in the red zone.
I knew he wouldn't. That's
Aaron Rodgers
exactly
did
why
his
I had
job.
the Eagles pick.
I don't
Aaron
know,
Rodgers had a
dude.
good game, didn't
Aaron
he?
Rodgers did his job.
He did have
Didn't
a
he
good
throw
game.
for like 400 yards or
He
something?
threw for 422 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Jesus. But when it came to red zone chomp chime,
Goat. The Super Bowl team losing to the Eagles.
uh-oh.
And they're fine. They're going to go to the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
I'm still picking them.
I don't know about that, dude.
How'd
Think
the
about it.
Cowboys do this last week?
Terribly.
We'll get to that. What's the
Sky-
next game on the
Your
list?
team's mascot is
Aaron
a
Rodgers looked
cheese
great.
wheel.
Actually, Carson Wentz and Aaron Rodgers both look good. Jordan Howard, 3 touchdowns.
He went dummy.
He's looking like
he
a
balled.
baller.
I mean,
Yeah.
he balled. And
Aaron-
I was going to pick him up, but fuck it.
Aaron Rodgers was the leading rusher
Do you
on his
think-
team with
do you
5
think-
carries for 46 yards. That's not good.
What happened to Aaron Jones?
He had 13 carries for 21 yards and a touchdown.
Oof.
What? At least he got a touchdown.
That's more Aaron Jones numbers.
The real question is, will Jordan Howard be this consistent
No.
throughout the season?
Probably
No
not.
He has to split carries.
Yeah,
He's not
especially
really
with him
consistent.
splitting carries with Sanders. Like, no way.
It's kind of like Peyton Barber and Ronald Jones.
Except
And
Ronald Jones is
Phil
better
Lindsay and Royce Freeman.
I think Jordan Howard's better.
than Miles Sanders. I consider Jordan Howard the starter.
Yeah.
He for sure is.
Who's going to be? Well, obviously it was last game, so.
But Peyton Barber is just terrible. So
He's
Yeah.
not as bad as you think.
no, he's bad.
No, he's not bad.
No, he's.
Didn't he have a touchdown last week
He
against the
did.
Rams?
Yeah, he did.
They call him the red zone running back, but he's got 2 touchdowns and Ronald Jones has 1. So really, it's not that big.
That's
of a
more.
difference.
I mean,
Okay. Next
Peyton
game
Barber's
was
not bad.
he's bad.
Next game.
Next
The
game
Bucks are bad.
Next game.
was Titans 24, Falcons 10. I've given up on the Falcons.
Yeah,
I have
Falcons are done.
I knew that was going to happen. I honestly, whenever I was originally going to pick, I originally picked the Titans, and then I switched it, and then I switched it back to the Titans.
No, you started with the Falcons.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
started
I
with the
started with the
Falcons.
Falcons, and then I was like, I feel like Marcus Mariota is going to do good. So I just decided to switch it last minute. Helped me out in the end.
Yeah.
Fuck Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota did not get sacked at all.
Compared
See,
to like
exactly.
12 sacks last week.
Exactly. So when his offensive line actually does something, he performs decent. But whenever the offensive line is performing bad, he just performs bad too.
Yeah.
The leading receiver for the Falcons was Austin Hooper at 9 receptions for 130 yards.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Jeez.
Julio didn't really do much. He had 4 receptions for 52 yards.
That's crazy.
Derrick Henry had 27 carries for 100 yards.
Yeah, he was. What's crazy is at first he had like 15 carries for like 12 yards. So
So
he really, yeah, he picked it up
up
second
turned
half,
it up a
definitely.
I don't know. I just
27 carries is a lot, though.
I just don't like
That is a
That is
lot.
a shit
Feed
ton
him
of
more.
carries.
When I think of
Feed him
top running
more.
backs, I don't think of Derrick Henry.
I think he's a
When
top
you
10.
when you look at him, you're just like, all right.
I mean, he's huge.
He's fucking massive.
And he runs fast as
Fast.
fuck.
But I don't know. There's just something about
He
him
just
that I
doesn't have
like.
acceleration, but he can.
He's a beast from the
If he gets
east.
on the outside
beast from the
edge,
east.
holy nuts.
He is a beast.
He's a
From
beast.
the east.
East.
He's all right.
You say he's all right. He's
He's-
for
he's
sure a
all
top
right.
10 back.
He is.
Barely.
I think he is.
If he is, he's barely a top 10
Barely.
back.
Barely.
No way, dude.
Yes.
Who would be
Maybe
above
like
him?
2 years ago.
Who'd be above him?
I'm not gonna name them all right now, but there are guys
Who's he match up with? Who's he close to?
like Kieran Johnson.
What?
What?
Yes.
What in the hell?
Kieran
Yep.
Johnson had 26 carries for 125
Wait.
yards this week. He did
Okay.
better.
What
Look at-
about
look at
what
Derrick
about all
Henry's
the
first
other
week.
weeks?
I don't know about his first weeks.
His weeks were bad.
Derrick
All I'm
Henry
saying is, in
probably
my
had 400
mind,
yards
Kieran
against the Browns
Johnson and
first
Derrick
week.
Henry are close to each other as far as running back.
No,
And
they're way
when you
different types
look-
of running backs.
When
Yeah.
they're performing
Well, not-
good, Derrick
Obviously not
Henry.
that way, but I'm talking stats.
When the Titans perform well, Derrick Henry performs well. But the other team, they're not.
When Kieran Johnson performs
They-
well, the
they've
Lions
already
perform
see. That's the
well.
thing, though. They've already been performing well, and
He's been doing all right.
no, not good. Not as good as Derrick Henry, though. That's the thing.
When I think of them, they're close to the same rank, in my opinion.
No.
Sky.
You're a crazy
What?
dude.
You're a
Okay.
crazy man.
Misinformed guy.
Next game, Patriots 16, Bills 10. I was very impressed with the Bills defense in this game.
If
Yeah.
They
Josh
held
Allen,
Tom Brady to earn like 50 yards passing and an interception.
Yeah.
Josh
They do have a
Allen
stingy
literally was
defense.
the reason that they lost.
Yeah, he threw 3 interceptions and only 150 yards passing.
Oof.
Frank
Terrible.
Gore, looking like
That's
young
what I'm
Frank
saying.
Gore, 17
Gore.
carries, 109 yards.
That's what I've been
44-year-old.
saying to you guys. He is a sleeper.
He's
When the Bills were bad, he was bad. But now that the Bills are popping, he's starting to pop off.
Okay.
he looks good
He's gonna
for
fall
40.
off. He's gonna fall
He
off.
will
then.
fall off at some point because
as
Lord
old as
knows
he
Josh
is.
Allen will only take him so far.
If Josh
But
Allen,
in the time being, he's popping off.
I bet he falls off in the next like 3 games.
I mean, look at Adrian Peterson. He's got Case Keenum, so he can't pop off.
that dude just needs to retire though.
Case Keenum's
Not
better.
if, you wouldn't say that if he was putting up numbers like Frank Gore,
But he isn't.
Case Keenum's a better passer than Josh Allen is.
a passer. Does he have the same mindset as a winning QB?
He had
Or
a pretty
a-
good
or a
Case
season.
risk-
last-
Keenum, Case Keenum is just a better
the
quarterback.
Redskins
That's what
just
I'm saying.
suck dick.
Facts.
They do suck, but I'd rather have Case Keenum than Josh Allen at my quarterback.
I'd rather have Josh Allen than Case Keenum.
I'd rather have Josh Allen than
I'd
Case
rather have Josh
Keenum.
Allen.
But passing wise, just because Josh Allen's a pure athlete, like he's
He
an
is.
all around athlete as hell.
Case Keenum.
Oh
Okay, you're
Five,
right. You're right, you're right.
5 turnovers.
Yeah, you're right. Josh Allen.
They benched him this week.
Yeah, they benched
Dwayne
him.
Haskins
Goddamn
didn't do any
time.
better. He threw 3 picks.
If he starts off this game, I bet they'll do good. Maybe
Yeah,
not
it's-
this week,
Mm.
but
I bet it's
progressing.
pretty stressful as a QB to get put in a game. You're down 3 touchdowns.
Just
and
to
they're
get thrown
"Fuck
into it."
Get in there.
Like he's not even like he kind of has the idea that maybe they'll put him in at some point soon.
Yeah.
They didn't even think about
But
starting him that game though. You know,
Every Ohio State quarterback doesn't succeed in the NFL. It seems like
Every what?
Ohio State quarterback.
I guess you're right.
Where's JT Barrett right
JT
now?
Barrett.
Where's
Looking like a
Cardale
Barrett.
Jones right now?
they are
Terrible.
nowhere.
Yeah, where
They're
they at?
nowhere.
They're nowhere. Cause they're
Ohio
backup
State
QBs.
running backs.
Zeke, yeah,
Ballers.
Ohio State running backs.
Yo.
and wideouts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and wideouts. Gods.
Next game was a nail biter for the Chiefs. They beat the Lions 34-30 in Detroit.
The Lions
I was
should have
surprised.
lost worse.
No,
They
I'm
Yeah.
surprised
should've.
the Lions did as good
Yes,
as
they got a bullshit touchdown with Galladay.
Yeah, he was out.
He was
I don't
for
know what
sure
the
out of
ref was
bounds.
seeing.
He dragged his cleat across the ground.
Yeah, no.
The refs
Okay.
were terrible this entire weekend.
This is
The refs are just always fucking terrible.
this weekend of football is kind of boring.
Yeah, when are the refs good?
They need to make it like college to where you can challenge every play.
Can they
Like
do that in college?
yeah, like you're not like okay, so like you're only allowed to challenge pass interference in the NFL,
Yeah.
but like I'm pretty sure you're allowed to challenge any play
Oh,
with like some guidelines in college.
I didn't know that.
So like
I don't know.
roughing the passer calls, stuff like that, like especially offensive pass interference.
Yeah.
I think if the coaches see something, then the refs should review it.
And I also know that in college they just need to have a guy. I'm pretty sure they have a guy that just literally sits up there in the booth and watches the game,
Mhm.
and he's like, Like when they go to like review, they're just like, hey, that's not right. There's literally a guy watching on a TV because you can see things on a TV that you can't necessarily see on a field or a big screen.
I think the NFL has that too.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Wait, what?
They don't.
Are you saying they don't have enough
I watched a video. I watched a video on it over it today.
Have a good team?
I watched a video over it on it today.
When was the video made?
Like yesterday.
12 years ago?
No.
12 years ago.
It was literally
Probably
not.
12 years ago. I feel like with as much money that's pooling into the NFL, they have
I agree.
somebody watching from the
I
top
agree.
of the skybox.
I
They
agree.
do, I think.
Probably not.
Oh.
I don't see. I don't see why I'd be watching.
Okay.
I don't see why I'd watch a video on YouTube. I don't see why I'd watch a YouTube video that was made by the NFL
What's the link?
with NFL analysts
Send me the
talking
link.
about it.
Send me the link. Let's see your credibility. Send me the link. 12 years ago. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're crazy, bro.
Send me the link, and then I'll agree with you.
I think it was on Colin Cowherd. What is it saying?
It says, from the same television feed that fans see at home, replay technicians at Game Day Central and in-stadium replay booths use proprietary NFL Vision software to isolate the best angles from consulting with replay officials and referees during replay reviews and making replay decisions.
Well, what's that from?
What's
What's that
fucking
from?
operationsnfl.com.
Dude, well then I honestly don't know what the hell they were talking about.
Called the
I
fuck
honestly don't
out.
know what the hell they were talking about on
Called.
Cowherd then.
Called the fuck
Yep.
out, dead.
Like, why would you even think that that's legit? For the
Yeah,
NFL
yeah.
to not be prepared for that kind of situation.
It makes sense because the amount of missed calls they actually miss. So you figured that they'd be on some bullshit.
I mean,
you think they're missed calls, but like a lot of the time they call it on the field, and then they have to have like full
A
proof
review.
to overturn it. They have to
Yeah.
like have clear proof to overturn it.
Exactly, and that's a problem though. Like, so there's situations like, for example, on the Zeke play the other night, whenever Zeke's elbow was down and they fumbled it,
yeah.
they originally because the Saints got screwed over in that game against the Rams, where they blew it dead and they couldn't overturn it, or they couldn't get the touchdown because of that. Well, it goes along with the Cowboys because they didn't want to make it stand.
yeah, they let the play go on.
So exactly. So then
Just in
whenever,
case.
so they are leaning on the side of it standing as it goes from the get go.
So you're saying this is a conspiracy that like the refs are like, oh
No,
shit.
what the fuck?
He's
No.
saying Zeke didn't fumble.
What I'm saying
He
is
did.
what I'm saying is they shouldn't be allowed to decide whether they shouldn't be allowed to lean on the side that it was a fumble just because of the cheat or just because of the Saints and Rams game.
Did he fumble? I didn't see the play.
No, he didn't.
So
He
you
didn't,
think-
but
He says he didn't fumble.
but it
I don't-
wasn't
I-
credible enough. It wasn't credible
The
enough.
Cowboys super fan says he didn't fumble.
So wait,
Literally
are you
everyone's saying it's not fumbling.
Are you saying
You guys must not do any research. Did you watch the game?
I didn't.
Yes, I did watch the
I was
game.
working, so I
I did
don't
watch the
know.
game. I thought it was a fumble.
Zach?
You're
Oh,
saying
Do you
that
think they
grinning
should
at
have blew
me.
the whistle? You think they should have called it down and not let him run it?
See, that's
'Cause they
the
review
issue.
every scoring
Exactly.
play.
That's the issue, and that's what they need to find, that middle ground to where
Gotcha.
I don't necessarily think they should make decisions leaning. I think they should just straight up be like, was that a fumble or was that not? Instead of being like, we called it. We didn't call
Right,
it a
saying it wasn't
fumble.
credible,
Right.
yeah.
Credible
I
enough.
see what you're
They should
saying.
just be straight up like, do we think that was a fumble? Yes or no?
Right.
Same thing with the Galloway touchdown. I don't think it was a touchdown.
Exactly.
But they called it a touchdown.
But they called
they're
it a
like,
touchdown.
It's not credible.
That's what I'm
enough.
saying, because they called it a touchdown originally, since it was already leaning on that way from the get go. So
Right.
I don't agree with that necessarily.
Yeah.
I feel like they could just let the play go on and then make a decision instead of leaning towards the ruling on the field. So before they rule anything, they just review it.
Right.
And so they don't have to go back or anything, they just make the decision off the replay.
I agree. Or they just, we have the technology. They just create robot refs to get absolutely everything.
That would be dope.
Or surely there's
Yeah.
like some system, some software where you could use the cameras that they use for
Like
the games
tennis.
to just like view whether, like they can just be like, oh, that's a holding.
Right.
just through the camera.
Well, think about all those old people you'd be putting out of jobs.
Screw them. They make terrible calls. I understand that bad calling is good controversy to keep NFL games and stuff like spicy, but there's a lot of people's careers at hand.
I like how it is right now.
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
I definitely don't.
Old head.
Anyway, back to the
What's the
Lions,
next game?
Chiefs. Oh, we didn't even
yeah.
talk about the Lions-Chiefs game, but
Chiefs won.
Yeah, we went on a tangent.
34-30.
Chiefs won. Pretty crazy.
I feel like the Lions are going to play a lot of people tough like that all year long.
Yeah.
Well, Pat Mahomes didn't throw a touchdown for the first time in a while. He threw for
I was
315
shocked.
yards.
It's crazy.
And no touchdown.
Their
No
defense was
touchdown.
No,
pretty
they
good.
rushed for like 3
Jeez.
touchdowns.
I just think the Chiefs should have beat them by more.
Yeah.
Well, they rushed for 3. Matt Stafford threw for 291 yards and 3 touchdowns, including 2 to Kenny Galladay.
Fun.
Kieran Johnson rushed for 125 yards. It was a good game for the
It will
Lions.
not happen
but
again.
Yeah, that's the peak
Against
of
a
this season.
poopy Chiefs defense.
Yeah. Chiefs are not too
Kieran
great
and
on
Derrick
defense.
Henry about the same.
All right, bro.
Wrong.
Next game, the Raiders beat the Colts 31-24.
I'm surprised.
I was
Me
surprised.
too.
Surprised
honestly.
Derek Carr
I'm
actually
surprised
pulled that out of his
too,
ass.
actually.
Fuck perfect.
Because Brissett looked pretty good. He threw for 265 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had a pick, but
I don't get how
He had a good game
perfect.
still.
I don't get how Vontez isn't arrested already.
Yeah, honestly, like
He's
one
going
of those
for
hits
murder.
yeah, attempted murder.
He's
Yeah.
going for fucking murder, dude. He laughed
I
when
saw,
he.
I saw a clip
he
where
just needs to be
shoulder
he just needs to be
charges
booted
dude's
out of
head.
the NFL. Honestly,
They do those votes where for like NFL's dirtiest player, and
he's
like
won like 5 years straight.
yeah, and then the other 5 years was Nagotu or something. He's an offensive lineman for the Raiders as well.
Nagata or whatever.
Nagata, yeah. So they have two of the dirtiest players. In the past century, the 2 dirtiest players are on their team.
What do you expect? They
Well,
play for
Bert-
the Raiders.
Yeah, it is the Raiders. They've always had a
Burst
bad
should
rap.
just be banned.
It's
I
like
agree.
it's like some last chance you stuff right there.
He's going out to ruin people's careers.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fucked up.
Fucked up.
I don't even know if he does it intentionally or
Well, after
Some of
he
it looks
after he hit
No,
after
he
he hit the
definitely
dude,
didn't
he was
intentionally.
walking. He was running off the field laughing.
Yeah, he was smiling and
Smiling
laughing
at
and
all the
waving
Colts
at the
fans,
fans.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he
What-
fucking meant to do it.
Yeah.
I saw that, but like, I wonder if he was just reacting to like what the fans were saying to him.
Dude,
I feel like that's a.
I think
But, like,
he meant to do it.
Either way, that's terrible look on him. Like he already appealed for the suspension. They're just gonna look at the clip of him sitting there smiling, kissing, waving, and they're gonna be like, "Dude, no
you obviously
way."
had no remorse over that hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're sitting.
He could just done fucking
Well,
nothing.
he
He's just-
consistently does it every season. So
Yeah, he's just lucky that Doyle didn't get that hurt.
yeah,
Yeah, that is
he
true.
was okay. I think. I'm pretty sure he didn't get a concussion. Maybe he did.
Oh no.
I don't think he did.
I would have
I'm
been
pretty sure he
I
was
would have been
fine.
messed up if I got rocked like that.
Oh yeah, if you got hit by Vontez Burfict, you'd be deceased.
He's a big dude.
I probably would be.
Be dead, dude. I'd probably be dead.
I'd be dead. Literally, I'd be
I'd
laughing
plow
at it like,
him.
ha, 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 ha.
I'd plow him.
Really? Let's make it happen.
Actually, yeah, I'd eat it and get back up and headbutt him with his
I'd
helmet
shoot
on.
him. He started charging at me.
Whoa, wait.
What?
Self-defense, dude. He's charging at me, fully padded, like
You
he's
just have a
coming to kill
pistol
me.
on the field?
Oh, are we talking on a football field? I thought we were just.
Yeah, we're not talking about him just
out-
attacking you.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I'm
Like, if this dude's laughing at me while he's chasing me, I'm just. that's like
take
that's
a
like,
man's
that's like a
life.
nightmare. He's coming after me to kill me. He's laughing.
in his full Raiders uniform.
What if he was coming? What if he was coming to give you a hug, dude?
I'd hug him.
I wouldn't.
You would have
What?
already shot him though.
No.
I wouldn't hug him.
Okay. Whenever you're running up to hug someone, are you running up to like laughing with a menacing grin, just like you're gonna kill him, or
Yes.
a warm
Yes.
a warm character output?
Depends on the person.
Okay, dude, what's the next game? What are we talking about? Vontez fucking perfect, killing people.
The Chargers beat the Dolphins 30-10.
The
Egg.
Dolphins are looking nice.
Egg's looking nice. I
They
hope
put up
he
10
starts.
points.
He definitely will. Like I know that as long as those two backs are performing well in the backfield of the Chargers, They will not put Melvin Gordon
I'll
in.
probably split them.
Even then, I don't even know if they'd want to risk losing his value for trading him away.
Okay, so you think like more injury.
I just
Right.
traded
Injury
Melvin
prone.
Gordon, dude.
Well, that's what I think they're trying to do, but I don't think they're getting good enough deals yet. So
Trade Eckler.
they don't need to right now, though. He's really cheap, and he's performing like Melvin Gordon did last year.
It's
Yeah,
performing
Pretty
like
one
so
of those.
it's
amazing.
like saying the Steelers to trade James Conner last year
Right.
if Le'Veon came back.
Like, he's doing what Le'Veon or what James Conner did
The
last
Steelers
year.
should have just
Yeah.
paid Le'Veon.
They should have.
They should have.
Yeah.
They
Look
screwed,
at James
they
Conner
screwed
now.
up.
I guess he had a good game Sunday night or
Well, look
Monday
at
night.
Le'Veon
I mean.
now on the Jets.
Well, he's only not doing very good because he's on the Jets, though.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He got fucked over.
If he was stayed with
He
the
just
Steelers,
wanted
he'd
his
probably do
money,
pretty good.
honestly.
He just
I mean,
wanted
it was
that
a
check.
lose-lose situation for both of them.
I can't believe Sam Darnold got mono.
He got mono.
Yeah.
What
It's like
the-
And
the
that's kept him
worst.
out for weeks.
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Got the kissing disease.
Poor guy.
Poor dude.
Next game.
He was just trying to.
Giants 24, Redskins 3.
Yeah, should have started Gallman.
I don't know who told you not to.
You. You told me not to, and I'm going to keep bringing it up. Even if I fucking beat you this next week, I'll still bring it up.
Hopefully,
But should
Gallman.
you have listened
Do you
to
have
me?
Gallman in now?
I have Gallman, Egghead, and Josh Jacobs starting.
You should have
I'm
listened to
pretty
your heart.
sure I saw something on NFL's Instagram saying to trade him away.
Trade who?
It's
Egghead?
probably because they're just like, oh, he went off against the Redskins.
Who do you play? Who does he play this week?
Fucking, I don't know.
Jacksonville? No. I'm kidding. I
No,
don't
it's
think
like
him.
it's either Minnesota or like some like
Oh, I can blow it up, actually.
pretty good
They
team.
play
up.
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
So that's probably why they said
So
trade
he's
him
getting,
away.
yeah, he's getting ripped. Don't
Fuck
start
it.
him.
I'm not listening to you ever again. So
If you
Well-
had good wideouts, if you have good wideouts,
I don't.
Oh,
I never listen to
might as well
anybody. I
start
go with
him
my
then.
heart. You have Chark.
I have DK, Chark,
Chark.
and Sterling Shepard. I'm not
Chark.
gonna start.
Shepard's a good
I'm not
Chark, he's
gonna
put up
start
21,
DK.
13, and 15.
I'm
And he
not-
had a bad week last week.
I'm starting Chark. I'm not
Okay.
starting DK though.
That's what I'd do.
Yeah, I'm starting
'Cause DK 's
Egghead. I'm
bad.
starting Egghead, Gallman, and Josh Jacobs. I'm not starting DK though.
Don't start
Yeah.
DK.
They just don't throw to him. They just don't throw to him. He's 6'4". I don't get why they don't, but whatever. I'm not Seattle.
Because he's bad.
Has he dropped any passes this year?
I mean, all people do is double cover him.
Mm.
That's all people do, and he still catches balls.
I wouldn't double cover that dude.
So that's probably why.
That
They just
dude
keep
would.
throwing it to Tyler Lockett because he's got either man or zone,
Yeah.
not a double.
That
Tyler
dude-
Lockett's a baller.
Yeah. What's the next game?
Browns 40, Ravens 25.
The Browns looking nice.
The Browns are looking nice when they don't throw to OBJ.
Chubb 165 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's like, what
Yeah,
the hell,
what?
Ravens? Good defense
Jarvis
there.
Landry 8 receptions, 167 yards.
What the hell?
You said 8 receptions.
I thought the Ravens D was legit.
My God.
Now they look like poop.
Because they
Honestly,
are
It's because
poop.
it's because the Browns' offense has all those pieces finally coming
No,
together.
they're poop.
Maybe it could be that the Browns are starting to fire.
They spread
Odell.
them thin, dude.
Odell had a bad game.
They
Yeah,
just
like
didn't,
20
they
or
just
something
didn't throw it
yards.
to
I bet
him.
the
He probably got
Ravens-
covered like really
Ravens-
well by Humphreys.
Yeah, I bet the Ravens have a good defense when there's maybe 1-2 threats you have to look out for. But when you have OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb, and David Njoku,
Who's the other
Kinda
dude?
spread
Who-
out.
Joku's on the injured reserve.
Who's
I
who's
think.
who's
Oh, he is.
83? It was 83 who went off.
He is, and now they have Jones. His name's like
83.
Yeah,
I heard he
that
went
other
off.
tight end. He had like three or four receptions for like 90 yards.
Oh, Ricky Seals Jones.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he was.
He did
He had
good.
3 receptions for 82 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, that,
He did pretty
Damn.
good for a backup tight end. That's pretty
And I'm
good.
pretty sure they play the Cardinals this upcoming week, and the Cardinals like don't guard tight ends at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Disley got another touchdown.
No, they play San Francisco.
Oh,
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 they still don't play against tight ends.
San Francisco's good, though. They're undefeated.
Yeah, they are good.
Jimmy G.
who have
Jimmy
they played?
fucking Garoppolo.
Who have they played that's worthy? They played the Steelers,
The
the
Bengals.
Bengals, and who else?
That other team they beat was
I don't think San Francisco
Who
is
was it?
legit.
No.
It was
They
the
ever-
Steelers, the Bengals.
San Francisco is legit.
Last time the
Steelers,
49ers were
Bengals.
legit is when they had Jerry Rice.
When they had Colin Kaepernick,
Oh, yeah.
They beat the Steelers, the Bengals, and the Bucks.
they beat the Bucks when the Bucks were bad.
Now the Bucks are good.
Now the Bucks are
Now
somehow
the Bucks
good.
are good. Yeah,
What in the world?
Good as fuck.
let's go Bucks.
Next game, Panthers beat the Texans 16-10.
Yeah, fuck you, Texans.
I have no
Christian
idea.
McCaffrey, baller.
He's literally carrying the Panthers.
Carrying.
Exactly.
Carrying.
Because
That's all you got to look for is him.
Their backup QB isn't anything special.
No, he can just throw it really fast
Leading
and well.
receiver and running back. He had 37 touches this week.
Yeah, he's
What
like
the fuck?
he's just carrying their team.
He had 37
Holy
touches for like 179
fuck.
yards and a touchdown.
They're 2-0 while Cam's out. Good for them.
Yeah, good for them.
So they were 0-2 with him, and now they're 2-0 without
Yeah.
him.
So now the Panthers have something
So
to
they're
think
like,
about.
let's stick
Yeah.
with Kyle Allen at
Maybe.
quarterback.
No, I
Maybe
doubt
Cam
it.
Newton gets cut.
No way.
Maybe Cam
That'd be
Newton
funny
gets
if he
traded.
did.
Maybe Cam.
Maybe
Newton
now
gets
they could just
traded.
be like, all right, Cam, we have someone who's winning games while you're hurt.
And
So-
you weren't.
So you can just rest to get to 100% and then come back.
Or
I feel like he hasn't been playing at 100% for a while.
Yeah.
I don't think he's good anymore.
Kind of like Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley's good.
They just don't use him a lot anymore.
Yeah. They're just not using them right.
Simple as that. Next game.
The Rams look terrible. They got beat by the Bucks 55-40.
Wasn't that like the highest scoring game this season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
95 points combined. Jeez.
I thought it'd be the Ravens and the Chiefs.
Jared
last
Goff had 68 pass attempts.
Yeah.
What?
He threw for 517 yards, but he threw 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
week. Oh my.
I don't. With the QB like that, I don't know why they'd let him throw it that many times.
Yeah.
That's a
especially-
record.
And
They're
it's
tied for a record.
yeah, especially when they have Todd Gurley in the backfield, who's supposedly
that's
good.
Exactly what it is. They're not
They-
giving him carries now.
They didn't.
Well,
yeah,
they went
didn't
down
even feed
early.
him.
They went down big early, like 21-0, so they were just going to throw it.
Fucking Bucks.
Robert Woods had 164 receiving yards. Chris Godwin had 172 and 2 touchdowns.
I know that Cooper Kupp also had like 120 yards.
Yeah, and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good scoring game.
That was a very offensive game.
Those are the fun ones. I
Yeah.
hate the
The
defensive
shootouts.
ones. I hate the defensive ones.
Well, yeah, because
It sucks
like
in
when the
fantasy.
offensive ones happen, all the fantasy guys are getting hella points.
Yeah.
Except for the
Honestly.
teams with that defense.
Yeah, except for the teams with that defense. But
True. I mean, with Todd Gurley, I feel like they want to save him for playoffs because they want to get to the playoffs and they want to use him. They want him to be healthy,
that's what. I saw that they planned on doing that.
but they won't. I feel like they won't know if he still has it if they don't play him. If they start feeding him like they did last year.
I don't think he's had it for a year.
He had it last year. Or is that what you
He
mean?
definitely.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like the football season at meeting as a year.
Right.
So like after his injury and he came back, I don't feel like he's been the same guy, and I feel like they realize that, and I feel like the Rams also think, shoot, we signed a contract with him that we didn't even need. We thought he'd be the same dude. He's not
Yeah.
anymore. He's not the same guy he was, regardless of whether they're keeping him from touches.
I think he's big chilling.
I don't think so.
He'll be good.
I think if he gets the carries, he's bound to pop out.
I feel like here in the next year or two, they will either trade him away or cut him and just eat
They
the
I don't
salary.
know about that.
We will see.
Well, he,
Todd
just
Gurley's a
yeah,
baller.
we'll
he hasn't looked that good this year.
Think
Oh,
about
shit.
what they're paying
Yeah.
him, though. If they were paying him a good price, then sure. But they are paying him so much money for him to not really do anything and to save him for playoffs.
Baller.
They're not paying a guy that much to save him. They want to use him.
Yeah.
They're just. I'm telling you, dude. They're just slowly getting him back, bro.
They're working
Well,
him back into the offense.
his carries are slowly declining.
Dude, they declined last week. They declined last week because of the Buccaneers game.
I mean, they should have increased, in my opinion.
Exactly.
If they were down
If-
21-0.
And
No, they wanted to throw the ball to get back in the game.
I can see how they'd want to throw the ball to get back in the game, but even then, if it's that offensive, then surely he should have some carries.
Should have at least a carry at each first down.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at
For
least
as good
one
as he is,
carry.
too. Like, he could be another first down.
And I know they had a lot of first downs because Jesus.
He had 11
500
targets, 7 receptions, 55 yards.
See,
So he's
the-
in the pass game.
yeah, that's good that they have him included in the pass game. If they include him more in the pass game to where he gets more like 20 targets a game passing,
He won't get 20 targets a
Then-
game. That's a lot of a lot of targets.
He only
Feed
got
him.
Like
he got
Keenan
so
Allen
many.
gets like
'cause
13.
It's a 40.
And he's the top wideout on the
55 game.
team.
feed him.
Okay.
The NFL's looking a lot like
are you
college
talking
with the
about, are you talking about
RPOs.
touches, not targets?
No, targets.
Well,
Like dump passes,
I don't know
hit
if
him
that's
with
ever
it.
going to happen.
What's the next game?
Seahawks beat the Cardinals 27-10.
Yeah, fuck you, Seattle.
Chris Carson had 104 rushing yards.
Fuck you, Chris Carson.
David Johnson had 8 receptions for 99 yards.
And Russell Wilson
David
had one
Johnson.
touchdown.
Huh?
Russell Wilson had one touchdown.
Yeah, he threw for 240 yards and a touchdown.
Fuck you, Russell Wilson. Fuck you,
Not
DK
bad.
Metcalf.
He didn't
David
get
Johnson
chicken
was
or
the
something
only
like
one
that.
that was looking good. On the
Yeah, that was the
Cardinals.
only like good player on the
He was
Cardinals.
balling.
Yeah, because we just couldn't stop.
Will
him.
Disley look good?
So is he as good as Le'Veon Bell on the Jets?
Yeah, he's better.
He's better than Le'Veon on the Jets.
Interesting.
I'll have to see
I agree.
I'll have to see
I
how
think so.
Sam Darnold comes back. See what happens.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
got
see,
mono,
that's the
dude.
thing though. With Sam Darnold coming back, they could
It could be a
Le'Veon
game
could be a lot
changer.
better. Yeah. But as of right now, with their backups, with like their
I'm-
third stringer in, like Josh Falk or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick Folk or
Nick
whatever.
Nick Falk, yeah.
Nick Falk.
I'm
Is it Nick Falk?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
something Folk.
I know there used to be a kicker named Nick Folk. I don't know if that's who we're talking about.
That's
or
probably who we're talking about.
I'm happy
Talking about the
about.
wrong
I'm
But
ha-
Simeon like snapped his leg.
Oof.
Miles Garrett like snapped it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy Seattle won, but I'm pissed
Luke
off how
Falk.
they won.
Luke
Folk.
Yeah, Seattle did look good. They beat him pretty easily.
I mean,
Yeah.
we looked good, but like
it's the
how
Cardinals,
how we're
though, too.
playing. Yeah, they played like a practice game. I was like, okay.
Next game
Thanks,
was
fantasy.
the Bears beat the Vikings 16-6. Stephon Diggs had 108 receiving yards.
The Bears are looking a lot better without Mitchell
Without
Trubisky.
Mitchell Trubisky,
They are.
They are a
Yeah.
lot.
They're
better.
Chase
looking-
Daniel,
Yeah,
Chase Daniel.
he's just balling.
he went 22 for 30 for 195 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, he's actually
Damn.
throwing the ball.
They should
Like
just
a
start him.
quarterback.
Honestly, I would start him with how
Might
he
as
looked this
well.
one game versus how Trubisky's looked before
Oh, yeah.
these games.
I would too. Didn't he like hurt his shoulder?
Yeah, he
What was
did.
the injury?
His non-throwing shoulder, he hurt. He like
Oh.
dislocated
I'm
it.
starting the Bears defense every week.
You
Do
got
it. That's
to.
smart. They're
That's
must
a
start every
must
week.
start every week.
Seattle
Straight up.
looked good. Seattle had a pick six in the first drive.
You have two good defenses. Seattle's a good D2 to have, especially against the Cardinals. Like,
The Bears totally stopped Dalvin Cook, but he did get me a touchdown in the final 8 minutes.
there you go.
So-
yeah.
That's all you
Oh
need.
yeah, that's right. And they weren't hitting Adam Thielen on the deep ball. Sadly, that kind of.
Yeah, he had 2 receptions for 6 yards.
I say the Vikings start spiraling down.
They
I
need.
don't know. I think they're chilling.
I think they're like the Bears. If they had a better backup, they should drop.
if they
Kirk
still
Cousins.
had Teddy Bridgewater,
They are like the
Ooh.
Bears.
if they still had Teddy Bridgewater,
Did they have Teddy Bridgewater?
yeah,
In like 2015.
That
Pro
was someone
Bowl
he was
Teddy
good.
Bridgewater.
The Pro Bowl.
Actually, not doing too bad.
Next game,
What is
Maybe this guy's not spitting complete bullshit.
I wasn't spitting complete bullshit. I had faith. Next game, Jags 26, Broncos 24. Leonard Fournette 225 rushing yards.
I
Baller.
should.
Yeah, what's up with
Should
that?
have picked up Leonard for that.
Emmanuel Sanders
No, you
104
shouldn't have.
receiving yards. Joe Flacco 22 for 38 for 300
He
yards
won't-
and 3 touchdowns.
He won't do that again.
Joe Flacco.
You don't think he'll do
baller,
that
baller.
again?
No way, dude.
Ring,
He's the Broncos
ring.
D.
I think he's getting. I think he was just warm. I think he's just had a couple warm up games, and that was his breakout game. I think he's gonna do pretty good the rest of the season. He had 225 rushing yards, dude.
No, that's baller status.
That's literal baller.
That is
status.
baller
It's
status.
legendary.
But did he get any touchdowns?
No.
Nope.
Exactly. So what's going to happen whenever he goes back down to normal, like 70, 80, and no touchdowns? I'd rather see a guy getting like 50
How do you-
yards a game and touchdowns than seeing
Yeah.
a
That
dude
doesn't
get
mean
like
he's not-
100 yards a game and no
That
touchdowns.
doesn't mean he's just not gonna get a touchdown though. Like he could still get a touchdown.
What I'm saying is he hasn't yet.
He always could though.
What
Like,
I'm-
anytime he
See,
could.
What I'm saying is Minshew's the best quarterback in the league right
Minshew
now.
is the
Minshew
best
is
rookie
looking-
quarterback.
It has
right
to be
now.
the
Yeah.
stash. The
It's the
stash has to
stash.
do all of it.
I'm throwing over the mountains over there.
Yeah, I like his character
The
too.
mountain man.
I like his character. Yeah, it's nice. Next game.
Next game was
Cowboys Saints,
East-
right?
Yeah, Cowboys Saints on Sunday night.
Fuck
Very
them
defensive
Cowboys.
game. I picked the
Cowboys.
Saints. I was happy with how they
I
performed.
picked the Saints, and I didn't
Zach
see
and I
the
picked the
game.
Cowboys.
Michael Thomas 9 receptions, 95 yards.
Michael Thomas.
My
went
kicker
dummy.
got me
They couldn't
14
cover him for
points.
shit.
Yeah, you guys.
Damn.
It seemed like every time the Saints needed like a first down or a big play, like a little short pass for like a big yardage gain, it was always Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas the entire night.
Like when they needed something, Michael Thomas was just there, like a superhero.
It was very
I mean-
frustrating to watch.
Yeah, go
I bet it
figure. Teddy
was.
Bridgewater throws the 4-yard dump pass for the first down.
Yeah,
I'm just
tell me
surprised
about
it wasn't a more high-scoring game.
Me
Yeah,
too.
same.
I didn't think that. I knew that the Saints weren't going to put up a lot of points because I know Teddy Bridgewater is washed up trash.
He ain't even washed up trash.
I mean,
dude.
he just throws short. That's all he does.
Very.
Smart.
He didn't get
I
a
mean,
single
stop
touchdown.
it.
We did. He didn't get a single touchdown.
Well, they still won.
That's what I'm
Michael
saying.
Thomas
the
still had 9
kicker.
receptions for 95
They
yards.
kicker,
stopped.
dude.
They did stop him, but the Cowboys' offense didn't put enough points up.
Yeah.
See, I knew going into that I was scared just because of the fact that Amari Cooper got an MRI Tuesday on his ankle, so obviously it's bugging him somewhat. Michael Gallup's out. We're missing 3 defensive players right now, so I figured that.
Zeke did terrible.
Yeah, he.
They stopped him.
You figured when you pay him that much, there's just like an expectation, like you got to do good.
There's just got to be like a certain turn-on factor.
Especially
like
when you
every
know,
play.
especially when you know, like Amari Cooper's banged up, and there's no Michael Gallup. Like you know that there's not going to be as good of a passing game as there normally is. You figured you'd be like, all right, it's my time. Like let's go.
Yeah. Just beat him.
Especially
So he
last
just-
week, he was talking. Him and Tony Pollard were talking in interviews after the game, just like we're the 1-2 punch. You know this that. It's like if you want to talk like that, dude, do it.
Who was saying that? Tony
Perform.
Pollard or
Yeah.
Zeke?
Zeke was saying that. Zeke was doing basically all the talking.
I bet.
But like
Zeke-
him and Tony both had 100 yards last week.
he's probably just doing it for a check, dude.
Yeah, you guys check.
I don't think so.
I mean, per game,
he's for sure not just doing it for the check.
the way he's playing, it's like seems like it.
I kind of wish Amari
Last
would've
week
caught
he
that,
balled.
that Hail Mary. When there was like
Oh.
four
I just
guys
didn't think the
covering.
Saints'
Oh.
defense was that good.
They're
Their
they're
defense is
starting.
very
They're
good.
they're starting for defensive linemen are all first rounders.
But when Russell Wilson puts up 50 points against him last week, it's like
This was a revenge game.
It was a revenge game, and like I said, the Cowboys had a lot of injuries.
true.
So
Yeah.
It's very true. We had an
I
injury.
But
I
don't
thought
take
Dak-
any away from the.
I
don't
thought
take
Dak
anything away
played
from the
really
Saints,
well,
though.
but he just didn't have anything going for him.
Don't take anything
Yeah.
away from the Saints. They earned the dub.
What? Yeah, they did.
Of course.
Cahoots to their defense.
Their-
Their defense played like champions, but their offense is a joke. Alvin
kicker-
Kamara.
Their kicker.
Alvin Kamara carries them.
Their
Literally.
kicker
Yeah.
Michael
carries
Thomas
him.
does good.
Have you, those videos of him balancing on the exercise balls? That definitely helps because
Michael
he
Thomas
just
and-
Yeah. I
he
watched that,
slips
I saw
through like
that.
a little snake through cracks.
Their offense ain't no joke, bro.
Kinda
Michael
is.
Thomas, Kamara.
It won't be
If
a
you
joke
had to
when Drew
pick,
Brees
if you had to
comes
pick
back.
Alvin Kamara
Yeah.
or Michael Thomas, who would you pick?
Kamara.
Kamara, without
Kamara.
a doubt.
But
Without
it's
a doubt.
close.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
It's close.
It's close.
Michael
Wow.
Thomas is the top 5 wide.
He just
out
had
in
to say
the NFL.
that.
It's
to
not
save
close.
face.
Kamara just like goes to the end zone.
See, when you think about Michael Thomas, he doesn't run the ball, but Alvin
gets the
Kamara catches the
4-yard
ball
dump
and runs the
passes.
ball.
See, if Drew
Well, yeah,
Brees,
they play two
if
different
Drew Brees-
positions, so Kamara gets the ball a lot more.
So who's more important?
Kamara.
Exactly,
I said
that's what
that.
we're saying.
if Drew
And it's
Brees
not
was
even close.
starting,
But it's somewhat close.
if Drew Brees was starting, Michael Thomas wouldn't just be catching these bitch 4-yard dump passes. He'd be catching balls downfield because Drew Brees has the cannon.
Actually, you're wrong on that.
You think so?
You think so?
Cool.
Interesting you'd say that.
It's actually a stat.
Interesting you
It's
did that.
actually a stat.
Teddy Bridgewater
He didn't
or
catch
Drew
balls
Brees?
downfield.
Zach,
Drew Brees?
Zach just likes to hate on the
No,
Saints.
Drew Brees' airtime like throwing the ball, like his
Mhm.
airtime is not good.
It's probably because he just throws bullets.
He throws cannons, dude. He's a fucking monster.
He doesn't throw it deep. He just throws.
So he
bullets.
doesn't. So he doesn't throw
if
balls.
we bring up
He
anything,
He doesn't throw bombs.
if we bring up anything related to Drew Brees, Zach's gonna hate on it. So
That is
don't
true.
even-
I
don't
think
even
he's
bring it up.
good.
Dude, every
He's
time
not
we
as
talk-
good. He's not as good as Tom Brady
Every
though.
time we talk about Drew Brees, dude, you hate on him.
He's good. He's just not as good as Tom Brady. So that's all. That's all I'm
Talent
saying.
wise,
Okay.
they are.
All right,
Okay.
let's just pick the new.
No, wait, there's one more game.
Oh what? Oh what?
Bengals.
Steelers beat the
Steelers.
Bengals 27-3.
Woo fucking dee doop dee who?
Mason
Who
Rudolph,
gives a
230
shit?
yards, 2 touchdowns.
Andy Dalton,
James Conner's
shit the bed.
back.
Go figure. Is he though? He played the Bengals.
The Bengals. The Bengals.
The
Are
Bengals.
arguably the second worst team in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
The Redskins are worse.
The Dolphins are worse.
Dolphins and Redskins are both worse than the Bengals.
Are the Jets worse? Right now? Without
The
Sam
Redskins
Darnold?
aren't that bad.
They're terrible, dude.
They're offensively terrible, but their defense
The
is
Bengals-
terrible.
How much did
Offensively,
they
they're
score
better than
last-
The Saints.
What did the Bengals score last game?
3.
3? Wow.
What the Redskins were last game?
14. Was it 3 or 14?
3. They lost 24-3 to the Giants.
Was it really?
Yes.
I thought it was 14-24.
Giants
Yeah.
are a better team.
And the Steelers?
Yep.
Yep.
That's debatable. With Saquon, yes.
No, not even
Without
without.
Saquon, that's debatable.
They're getting
Dude, they
Golden
have
Tate
Sterling
back.
Shepard and
They're
Golden
getting
Tate.
Sterling Shepard. They have Sterling Shepard and they have Evan Ingram and they have Gilman,
Bro,
who is just
the
another
Steelers
target.
have Juju, Vance McDonald, and they have that one dude. What's his name?
James Conner.
Deontay something.
Mason Randolph
No.
or Rudolph or whatever his
Rudolph.
fucking.
That's the
The
QB. I'm
red-nosed
talking about Deontay
reindeer.
Johnson. Their other wideout. That's pretty good.
Throwing balls for the Steelers.
But
and
again-
they have James Conner.
But again, it was the Bengals. Like I'm trying to tell you, the defense on the Bengals is probably the worst.
it was the Redskins.
it's piss poor.
The Redskins' defense is at least respectable.
Mm.
Yeah.
You think the Redskins' defense is worse than the Bengals' defense?
I just don't think they're respectable.
They're both trash.
Neither team is respectable.
Yeah,
The Dolphins are more.
I think the Bengals are better than the Redskins.
At least the Dolphins team
That's
has
a hot
enough faith
take
to try
because
and
I
get
don't
trades.
think the Bengals are better than the Redskins.
You're saying
do.
this while sitting there smiling.
No, 'cause I think
I
it's true.
think
I
the
think it's
Bengals are better than the Redskins.
That's the best matchup we'll see all year if it happens.
What do you want me to do? Say it with some
Authority, yes,
Okay.
not
Chest.
smiling when you
the
fucking
Bengals
say
are
it.
better than the Redskins.
All right.
I think they're close.
It just depends on how Andy Dalton's feeling. If his red hair's on fire,
He's better
they're
than
gonna
Case
smoke
Keenum.
him.
He is better than Case Keenum.
But
The Bengals wideouts are better than the Redskins wideouts.
if it's raining, if it
the
is
Bengals
raining,
running back is better than the Redskins running back.
if it is raining, Andy
Offensively,
Dalton
at
can't
least.
do shit.
Offensively, at least the Bengals are better.
Defensively,
Did you hear what I said?
Christ.
I know because you were yelling and I was trying to make a point.
I'm saying if it's raining, Andy Dalton can't do shit. His hair will not catch on fire. But if it's hot out, if it's clear, if it's calm,
That's all for the past week.
Andy Dalton can turn up. Unless it rains.
They're both 0-3.
If it rains, it pours on Andy Dalton.
We're arguing about an 0-3 team. Which one's better?
Yeah, that's why I've been staying out of it. I'm like, what?
All right, what are the next
Smart
games?
move.
Next week's
This
week
week's
5.
predictions:
Yeah.
Thursday
Week
night game,
5.
Seattle and Los Angeles.
Oof.
The
Rams.
Seahawks.
looked last week.
Rams.
I might stick with the Seahawks.
Fuck you, Seattle Rams.
Yeah, I don't know the way the Rams
Is
play
it,
defense.
is it at
It's
Seattle?
at Seattle.
The Bucks pooped on the Rams. Okay, I guess they didn't destroy him. It was just a super high score.
I feel like at Seattle, Seattle's inconsistent. I don't
I know.
The most inconsistent team ever. That's why I fucking hate watching them. watching
I'm
KU
gonna go, I'm
basketball.
going with the Rams, and I'm not even thinking about it again.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Rams
I'm
too.
watching you guys. If you guys all pick Rams, I gotta pick Seattle.
That's not even. You don't even have to. You're only
Yep.
down 3 points.
I know.
dude.
But
You
it's still
don't have
it's
to.
still my team.
Who you going with, Caleb?
Come on, dude.
Dude, I don't know.
Come on, dude.
Like, tell us what you're trying to think, bro. Like, something.
Tell us what's on your mind.
Yeah, you're just sitting there like, airtime.
Well, the Rams had a very high-scoring game against the Bucks. So their defense obviously isn't all there. If the Bucks could do that, put up that many points against them. You also say it's in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody performs better at home.
Especially Seattle.
But then you guys say Seattle's inconsistent.
Seattle's very inconsistent.
Very inconsistent.
So I do not know. Fuck it. I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
Going Hawks.
Okay.
Bet.
Next game is Jacksonville at Carolina.
Let's go Jags.
Jags are looking nice.
Honestly, Carolina's looking nice too with Kyle Allen.
Where's it
But
at?
the Jags
Carolina.
defense.
If
It's
Jalen
at Carolina. I'm going with Carolina.
if Jalen
Jags-
Ramsey comes back, I'm going Jags.
He's not-
Who else do they have?
He's not coming back. He's found a loophole to stay out of playing. That's exactly what he wants to do.
Okay.
Why?
So he can get
He
traded.
wants traded.
He doesn't want to get injured while playing for them, and he's still getting paid. He's at a leave of absence because of the fact
leave of
leave of absence.
Okay. Who do the Panthers have other than Christian McCaffrey?
DJ Moore.
Is that it?
He's all right.
I'm going with the Jags.
Curtis Samuel.
I think the Jags D-line can shut down Christian McCaffrey. They have a solid defense.
They do. I'm going Jags.
It's gonna be tough though, because Christian McCaffrey can run and pass catch out of the backfield.
Here's the thing. They have Telvin Smith, who's one of the fastest linebackers in the league. He'll just
Telvin
put him.
Smith, dude, never heard of him.
The way you said that.
I'm going Jags.
We're all going Jags, Sky.
Jags.
Okay,
What are you going?
Jags.
You fucking bitch!
I forgot about Leonard Fournette because I was sitting there comparing
Yeah.
teams, and I was like, oh,
Is this the game where
No
he gets
running
his
back.
touchdown?
Telvin
Maybe.
Smith.
Telvin Smith. Who the fuck is that? Never heard of him.
New England versus at Washington.
Dude, I'm going with the Redskins. 0-3, baby. They got to break
I'm
it
going with
sometime.
the Patriots, dude.
Dude,
I'm going with the Patriots.
Obviously, I'm
Obviously.
joking. Patriots.
Yeah.
Next game is Buffalo at Tennessee.
Good game. Buffalo did good against
Tennessee.
the Patriots, but
Tennessee just beat the
Ten-
Falcons.
Tennessee's gonna win.
Tennessee's going to win.
I just see Josh Allen
I
not
think Marcus
doing
Mariota
enough.
gonna have another good game.
Josh
Yeah,
Allen may not
Josh
be in. He
Allen,
got
true.
hurt, and the backup came in.
Oh, then the Titans are definitely winning.
I'm just sitting here thinking at Tennessee, Mark Henry,
Derrick Henry.
will eat. Yeah,
Mark
Derrick
Henry.
Henry.
Mark Henry.
Mark
John Henry. John
The world's strongest
No,
man.
Mark
Henry's a
Henry.
mighty man.
Somebody's
Mark
going to
Henry, the
Oh,
world's
Mark Henry,
strongest
the wrestler,
man.
yeah,
The
yeah,
stro-
yeah.
world's strongest man.
beat him up. Beat him up. Break his neck.
Mark Henry.
Yes, that dude.
You know what Zach thinks about on his free time.
What were you saying?
I was singing John
Henry, the dude that like
The mighty
nailed in
man.
spikes faster than a machine or whatever.
He was born with a sledgehammer.
Yes, he like went through a
Yes,
mountain.
yeah.
he
he went
slammed
through
his
him.
way through a mountain with a
Yes.
sledgehammer just to lay down some rail for a train. What an animal.
What
PJ,
an
you going with
animal.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
I would have loved to see him in the NFL.
Caleb, are you going with Tennessee?
Yes, sir.
Next game is Baltimore at Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
At Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's at Pittsburgh.
Mason
Baltimore.
Rudolph's playing, right? He didn't get hurt.
He's
Yeah,
playing.
good.
I'm going to have to go with the Steelers as well.
This is a tough one.
I just feel like at home, I feel like Mason Rudolph will perform.
I feel like Mason Rudolph, James Conner's going to come out. I feel like
Yeah, I think they're starting to piece it together.
I feel like they're gonna have a better offensive week.
As much as I want the Ravens to do good, I just feel like the Steelers are going to win this
I
game.
think I'm going to go with the Ravens.
It'll probably be a
Is it
shootout,
at
though,
Baltimore?
It's in Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh,
honestly. Yep.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Half and
You
half.
made it seem like you're going with Pittsburgh.
He
Yeah,
did
I know.
make it seem like you're going
Yeah.
to It's at
And then
Pittsburgh?
Sky would have traded over.
Yeah,
No.
he definitely would.
Yeah, I was typing in Pittsburgh for him as he was saying it, and then I was like, wait, you just said Baltimore? I was like, okay.
Next game.
Arizona at Cincinnati.
A shit
I'm
show.
going with the Cardinals.
A shit
I'm going with the
show.
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Dude, the Cardinals.
Kyler Murray, baby. David Johnson, baby.
Dude,
Fitzgerald,
David Johnson should light up the Bengals defense just like James Conner did.
Baby. That is true.
Yeah, I'm going with Arizona as well. I just have to.
Where's it at?
Hmm.
PJ, you can go
Where's
with
it at?
It's in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Cardinals.
Let's go Bengals.
Okay.
This is going to be their first win.
I mean, it could be. Arizona's very inconsistent. So.
True.
Atlanta at Houston.
Houston.
Two teams that have been terrible.
Have not been performing. Great QBs,
Houston.
great wideouts, but just not.
Yeah, give me Houston.
Houston.
It's at
Houston it
Houston,
is.
right?
Yeah, it's at Houston.
Yeah.
Houston.
So when two
Fuck
two
the
trash
Falcons.
teams come together, you gotta go with the team that's
Or,
the home
or
team.
two teams that are like equal, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just got to go with the home.
not trash, but not great. They're on the same
Next game is Tampa
same
Bay
level.
in New Orleans.
Ooh.
Saints.
Tampa Bay, dude.
Tampa Bay, man, I got to go with them. Like,
You think?
regardless of the defense they've been playing, they've just been playing so explosive. They put up 55 on the Rams.
On the Rams.
That's why.
Oh, that's right. I
Like
was just
what?
wondering about the Rams.
Teddy Bridgewater will get shut up.
Tampa
Yeah,
Bay,
I feel
baby.
like Tampa Bay's D is
Peyton
legit.
Barber, baby.
Tampa Bay's D is legit.
Peyton Barber's
And
legit.
The Saints
Peyton
offensively
Barber
just
is
lack.
He's legit.
You're going with Tampa Bay?
Yes.
Tampa Bay down the line.
Bucks.
Who'd you pick, Scott?
Who'd you pick, Sky?
New Orleans.
Whoa, Teddy. Okay, Teddy.
Teddy
Ooh.
Bridgewater.
Ooh, you could get it. Yeah, you could get it. All right, next game.
Next game is Minnesota in New York to play the Giants.
Dude,
Vikings.
Giants.
I'm taking Minnesota.
Vikings for sure. Because they don't
I'm
have.
going with the Giants.
They don't have Saquon Barkley, so
I'm going
I
with
feel
the
like the Vikings
Giants.
defense can shut them down.
I feel like the Vikings have bad
And the
morale.
Vikings have Dalvin Cook
The morality
against the
with
Giants
Dalvin
defense.
Dalvin Cook.
Stephon
Dalvin
Diggs, Dalvin
Cook.
Cook, and Adam Thielen.
Stephon Diggs is
Kirk Cousins is
trash.
literally the coin flip.
Stephon
Kirk
Diggs
Cousins
is the
is
coin
the-
flip.
I would say Kirk
I'd say
Cousins
Kirk
over
Cousins.
Stephon Diggs.
But
Stephon Diggs is trash.
but Daniel Jones.
That's
He had a good
False.
game last week, though.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel
But
Jones.
Minnesota's
Golden
Minnesota's
Tate's
Vikings-
coming
Minnesota's
back.
Vikings
Golden Tate's
defense-
coming back.
Minnesota's Vikings defense
Where's
is
it
pretty
at?
good, though.
Where's it at?
Golden
New
Tate's
York.
first game though.
New York. I'm going New York. I'm
New
going
York,
New
baby.
I got
New York.
Minnesota. Minnesota.
Minnesota, Kirk Cousins,
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook.
He's gonna get shut the fuck up.
Dalvin Cook's gonna get re-injured. Season's over.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Sky's superpower team drops.
To a number
Ooh.
10.
Next game. Next game, Chicago at Oakland.
Chicago.
Or at Chicago at
The
Las
Bears.
Vegas, I guess.
Bears.
If Mitch is out, I'm going with the Bears, dude.
Yeah, I'm going with
Mitch
the
is
Bears.
out.
Chase
Yeah.
Daniels.
Mitch is
I'm
out.
going with the Bears.
Chase
Let's
Daniels.
go Bears. I mean, the Raiders looked good last week against the Colts.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But Bears defense unstoppable.
Bears defense
unstoppable.
is
Bears
It's
defense,
unfucking stoppable.
Derek Carr's
You're
going to make
right.
some mistakes.
Derek Carr's gonna have
You're
to
right.
pray to God to get through the Chicago Bears defense.
You're right. Derek Carr, that countryman. That Jesus loving.
Jets.
Lord, please help me get past Khalil Mack.
Next game is Jets in Philadelphia.
Philly.
Philly.
Ain't even a question.
Yeah, that's not a question.
Philly.
Jets trash.
Jets
Le'Veon
poo-poo.
good.
The
But
Jets are
Jets
going to
poopy.
the Jets are going to get
Destroyed.
destroyed. Yeah.
Yep.
Next game is Denver in Los Angeles to play the Chargers.
Wait a second. What?
Denver in
The
Los
Chargers are
Angeles
winning
to play
this
the
game.
Chargers.
If they're starting egghead, the Chargers are winning.
I'm
it.
going with the Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers because they're at home.
The Broncos are the best team without a win, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, they
Yes.
Yeah, you right. I mean, look at Philip Lindsay.
Didn't Bradley
What a
Chubb like
guy.
tear his ACL though?
Yeah. You hate to see it. Next game is Green Bay in Dallas to play the Cowboys.
Packers.
I think I'm going to go with Dallas. Devontae Adams is out. There goes their best offensive weapon.
Yeah,
That
I'm
is
going.
true.
And it's in Dallas. I'm going Dallas. I'm going Dallas.
Packers.
I'm going with Dallas 15 out of
Packers?
16 weeks.
Packers have a good defense.
Besides the
though.
Patriots week.
Besides the Patriots.
Besides the
Packers have a good defense. Saints had a good defense. Packers have a
You going
better
Dallas?
quarterback.
Isn't Aaron Jones out too? Didn't he get injured or some shit?
I don't know.
I don't-
No, Jamal Williams got injured.
I don't
That's who it
think
was.
he got-
That's who it was.
Are you going with Dallas or Green Bay?
Dallas.
Packers, baby.
Fuck it.
I'll be the all ball. I don't care.
Yeah, you're going down another one right there.
It's fine, buddy.
You got one last
Honestly,
second.
I was-
It's okay.
Actually, I'm thinking I might go Green Bay too, though. I don't know.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it, dude.
Do it.
Yeah,
Either
you know
or.
what? I'm going Green Bay, bro.
Yeah,
Either
fuck
or.
'em.
I gotta believe in my boy Aaron Rodgers.
Either or.
Yes.
I get that.
My team.
But it is in Dallas.
In Dallas, Michael Gallup's probably coming back.
Yeah.
Didn't they play in Dallas against the Saints, or was it at New Orleans?
It was at New Orleans.
At New
Oh,
Orleans,
okay.
yeah.
It was, yeah.
Next game, Indianapolis and KC.
Chiefs.
I got to go with the Chiefs
Got
because
to.
it's
Chiefs.
in
Yeah.
KC.
Yeah, KC, baby.
And T.Y. is questionable along with Marlon Mack.
Yeah.
And
Sad to say.
the Monday night
My
game.
sleeper starter.
The Monday night game is Cleveland and San Francisco to play the 49ers.
Ooh, this could be a
This
50-50.
is the nail biter
Here's
one.
in
Jimmy
San
G
Francisco.
or Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, it's in San Francisco.
Ooh,
Nick Chubb, who put up 180.
49ers
feel
have
like-
the
Three
top rush defense
touchdowns.
though right now.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
they haven't played that good of
49ers,
teams with good running backs yet.
49ers, though?
James Conner.
Yeah, when he got 5 carries. How many carries did he get that game when he played?
Mhm.
Not many.
Not a lot. I'm pretty sure that. Oof.
What are the
See,
49ers
Actually, yeah,
record
now
right
I think about it, he's played Peyton Barber and Joe Mixon. Other than that,
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
not
So I think
much.
the number will definitely go up.
I think Cleveland might
I'm going
win
with the
this
Browns.
The
one.
Cleveland
Yeah,
might
it's
steamroll
Browns.
Cleveland
through.
steamer.
They got their momentum now. They played against a
And,
good
and when you
defense.
look at the Cleveland, their offense is good. They also have a good defense.
The only reason
49ers have both.
The only
too.
reason I'd be going, the only reason I'm kind of questioning it is just because of the fact that it's in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it was in Cleveland, then I'd be going the Browns, no question.
See,
But
But I'm
would-
but I'm
that's it
still
this
going
week.
Browns.
I would pick the Browns just because
I'm
I
going
think their
Browns.
offense is starting to put it all together and they're starting to work things
But,
out.
but 49ers are coming off of a bye,
Yeah.
which is also really
I'm picking the Browns,
good.
but I was hesitant.
It could be
because
good
I don't-
or bad.
I didn't know the
No,
49ers
that's-
record and who they played.
43-0. 40. Well, they played.
It's
bad
good
teams.
that they could be
Yeah.
rested up, or it's bad they could be a little rusty coming back.
40. Well, what they do on bye weeks is they just study. They study who their next opponent is.
Yeah, exactly. They just study and they practice,
Which
but it's not like
at San
there's-
Francisco too. I'm just saying, there's factors. There's
I
factors
can
in the
see that.
lines.
I can see that.
So wait, who went with Cleveland?
I did.
All of us.
All of us.
All of us. Okay, that's me.
I'm just saying, 49ers could win.
Yeah, they could.
Go with them then.
Nope.
Aaron Rodgers, Green
You know
Bay.
what?
I can't believe
Dak
you're doing that.
Prescott.
What, dude?
Dallas.
I have to go with my guy, my Super Bowl team.
You know what,
He
dude?
has to.
Put me
It's his
put me
Super
down
Bowl
for the
team.
Niners.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
I mean,
In
they
San
could win.
Francisco, off a bye, I'm going Niners.
He needs some
PJ
milk.
went big. PJ went big with this week, trying to get back in the top of the.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I like
did.
to see, baby. It's either bald or nothing.
He went with a lot of 1v. Like he went with Cincinnati over Arizona. He went with I guess New York over Minneapolis, or Minnesota. I mean,
If I get all the games right,
Green Bay over
Okay,
Dallas,
well,
San
obviously
Francisco over
if I get all-
Cleveland.
if I get all the upsets right, what are my upset numbers? How about that?
Do you consider Seattle over Rams an upset?
Yes.
And then you have them. Do you consider Pittsburgh over Baltimore an upset?
Yes.
You have them. Do you have Cincinnati over Arizona an upset?
Yes.
Then you have Cincinnati. You have Bay over New Orleans.
Yes. I mean, I don't consider an upset, but like,
You have New York over Minnesota. You have Green Bay over Dallas. And you have San Francisco over Cleveland.
Hold up.
what?
I'm thinking about changing a pick.
Which
What's
one?
that?
The Ravens over the Steelers.
You went with the Steelers originally.
I know. I wonder. I'm backtracking, dude. I don't know. The
I
Ravens are
for
looking
sure.
nice.
I went the Ravens.
I went with the
Steelers D. Steelers D.
What's their ranking?
pretty
pass,
fucking
pass
good.
defense right now?
Huh? Pass
The
defense. Steelers
Didn't they have
pass
a
defense.
lockdown
Right?
pass defense,
No.
or was it
No,
a
it's-
lockdown?
I think it's like
run.
mediocre. I literally think
It's
it's mediocre.
mediocre. It's like 15, I think. It's like middle of the pack.
Middle
I
of
mean,
the
I could
pack.
look it up real quick.
I just think their D line's good.
I think so too.
TJ Watt, that one big old black dude. I don't know his name, but he had 3 sacks on Seattle.
They have like the Steelers. They have
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
they have like the 18th,
Middle of the
Yeah.
pack.
Some.
I don't know.
16th, 17th. Something.
But
like
look
that.
at the Ravens defense.
The
huh?
Ravens' pass defense is
Probably like 10 or something.
I didn't
10,
see
12.
'em. Where are they at? Hold on.
Control F.
Pittsburgh is number 19 versus the pass.
Hmm.
Says okay,
Number
wait.
19.
Number 19.
Do the Ravens even have a pass defense? It's not on there.
It's literally the Ravens.
It's-
Oh yeah, it is. It's all the way down here. They're terrible.
Oh my god.
28th
28th?
or no, 30th.
28.
30th?
Yeah,
Steelers, baby.
Steelers.
Yeah, I'm still going.
I'm still going Ravens.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I'm not.
Cause I'll look at the rush defense too.
I'm not too worried
This
about
is
it.
probably going to be the closest game in my opinion.
Rush
this week.
defense. The
It will be.
Ravens.
At least a pick.
The Ravens is like 10th in rush defense, and the Steelers.
Yeah, well, they gave
is
up an 88-yard
Steelers are
touchdown to
20th.
Nick Chubb.
Oof.
It is
Mark
Nick
Ingram
Chubb.
eat.
Mark Ingram eats. Wait, what were the ranks? Sorry.
10 for Ravens in rush defense, and like 21st for Steelers in rush defense.
Let's go,
I got your
Mason.
Ravens.
Let's go, Mason.
I got Mark Ingram. I got Lamar
Steelers,
Jackson.
baby.
Gotta go Ravens.
Steelers, baby. I'll be the oddball. I don't give a
That's fine.
fuck.
Because you're trying to make a comeback.
Trying to get the hair back, baby.
It's only week 5. We
Yeah,
have
dude.
so
It's
many
week
games
5. We have
left.
so many games left. It's going to week 17, right?
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just
So
glad
many.
to see that I'm in the lead. Like,
I just
what's
don't
up?
Last
want- I
week,
just
you got a
don't-
big lead.
And what's
dude.
crazy is I did that in 30 seconds. Literally 30 seconds. I was on my way to the gas station in Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
and I was sitting in the passenger seat, and I just quickly double-clicked on my iPhone, looked at what week was going on, what game was going on, then did in my notes just what
Quick.
team I thought was going to win,
Yep.
and just sent it to Skylar, and just
There you
it
go.
worked out.
That was good
There you
picks.
go. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we're going to be dropping a pop culture episode. We're actually going to go see Joker tomorrow. Or no,
No,
Friday.
Friday.
It's
Today's Wednesday. We're going to go see Joker Friday. We're going to have a episode coming out Saturday night over our review on that and just pop culture and news, stuff like that. And we actually have a sponsor for our coasters that we put on our Instagram story. And I'm just going to give a shout out to propsdesignstudios.com for the logo and website and, photo editing. She does everything. She does photos that need cleaned up. She needs photo restorations, photo products, and the cool coasters that she got us were really slick.
Fire.
Really slick. So go check her out at
Slick.
propsdesignstudio.com. Our
We also
first
got the
sponsor.
flyers. The
Yeah, we got the
look
flyers out.
Legit.
Also by her, amazing. The flyers look so good. Everybody
They
I
look
asked, they're just
professional.
like, "Whoa!"
I
Yeah,
had a bunch of
Caleb
people
said.
telling me at work, like Drew White, Noah Vaughn, they were just like, "Yo, those flyers look legit." I was like, "We are legit, motherfucker."
Hey.
That's what I was saying. And we're coming up on our this is our 8th episode, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coming up on big old 10.
We gotta start having
Ooh,
guests.
Number 10.
Got to start having guests.
Yep.
We will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Peace.
See ya.
Adios.